everyone, it is VCT America's Finals, and I am joined by Palafox from NRG, who was playing in a back room, some League of Legends side event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they call it again?
I think it's just the VCT watch party.
Oh, the
VCT. I was really invested in who was winning the game.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, well, it's cool that VCT threw together this event for some LCS players. Okay, so you guys went 2-0 this weekend.
Yeah.
And going into this weekend, the narrative was, oh, C9 and NRG need to figure their shit out because like there's only 2 weeks left, and both teams that people expected to do really well at the start of the split, you all had not been. So was it just this break that allowed you guys to figure stuff out?
So what I really think it was is that if you look at what happened, right? Cloud9 undefeated, lost to Shopify. 4 losses in a row, just turbo downhill, right?
Yeah.
Us, we were 4-1, I believe. Lost to Shopify. It's just keeps going downhill.
It's a mental break.
Yes, it was a good mental break. We broke the Shopify Rebellion 4 loss curse.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They just send people into the abyss.
Yeah. It's like you lose to them, you're like, how do we just lose to Shopify? And then,
But no, seriously, how did the break impact you guys?
It definitely changed the way. I think not everyone was so like respectful when talking to each other and like approaching like information. Not everybody was being accepting, and like we were just working on that a lot during the break, and I think that's helped a lot.
Yeah.
I also
so it
think
was like a personality clash previously with you guys.
A little bit. I mean, it's just like we went from having like I was a strong personality, Vic was strong, and now it's like we have 3, which is me, Vic, and Jay.
Yeah.
So it's just like a different dynamic, right?
He's a strong personality?
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't come across that way, like on broadcasts and stuff like that. Like, I didn't know that does he scream at you guys? Is it like toxic?
You guys are so fucking awful.
Yeah.
Why are you guys diving here? No, I'm joking.
He's like, I'm going to feed you to my dog. Because he has a dog. Like, that's half his social media is just the dog, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it was really just we had different ideas of how we want to play the game. Obviously, I think he plays a more like macro, like slow style.
Yeah.
And like me and Juan are very used to like fast play, picks. We play slow when we need to. But the problem is that because we took a break, we're just making some really shitty plays. So it's like, we're just kind of getting back in the groove.
Is everybody making shitty plays, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so LCS just degraded during the break.
Sorry. After the break, we're making better plays. Like us personally.
You're saying previously
to the break, we were making very.
I thought you were saying because of the break, we got Okay.
Sorry.
So you got to a better place now.
Yes, better place now.
All right. Do you think, because there was a lot of, I don't know how much of this is public, but I think we talked a little bit about it on the hotline and I heard elsewhere, a lot of conversation about how many days teams were taking as a break. Like, I heard one team took like 4 or 5 days off. You know, like a lot of people were taking time off.
Yeah.
Did you all take a lot of time off?
So after we lost, going to the break, we took 4 days off, started back up on Friday.
Okay.
And then we took 3 more days off periodically, so we wouldn't be playing like 7 days in a row till LCS.
Okay. So you guys took a significant amount of time off. That's like, you took 10 days off in the out of the 21 days.
7.
Okay, because you said 4 days.
4 days and then 3 days.
Oh, you said 3 days I thought you meant 3 days periodically.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
having a lot of miscommunication, and I'm now understanding some of the issues NRG previously had. Okay, so you took 7 days off out of the 21 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that was helpful?
Very much so. I think it like lets people. So you know when you're like in a fight with somebody and like you just in the moment you can't think clearly or like see their point clearly. Sometimes it just takes like a step back, like a little breather to understand their point and just like accept that you were wrong, you know? So I think that helped.
I'm hoping that Drew figures that out because we were just talking about this. He was supposed to go to a Magic draft that I was holding tonight. He hit accept.
Right.
And then today, once he's already here and I can't cancel his day, you know, working with me, he was like, oh, I'm not going tonight.
Oh.
So he needs to take a step back and realize he's wrong, right?
He's wrong and he needs to come, or he's wrong and he...
Yes. Like he all of the above. He's wrong. He needs to go. He needs to apologize.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because we had a shouting match upstairs. Yeah. Okay.
Magic the Gathering's intense.
I mean, yeah, dude, it's about loyalty, and I
Right.
think nowadays in esports, no one has any loyalty anymore. Players that come to play in the LCS, players on the teams themselves, we're
Yeah.
lacking a lot of loyalty in League of Legends in North America these days, I think.
Well, at least NRG has it, you know?
Yes, that's
We've
true.
been on the same team pretty much for 3 years.
Yes,
So
but CLG didn't because they left, right?
we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do we not? Do we just pretend that like CLG it was always NRG?
No. I like the little remnants.
Okay. Great. Rest in peace, Greg Kim. All right. So, who's good now?
Who's good now?
Because previously people were like FlyQuest and 100 Thieves, and who's the other team that was up there before the break? There's a third team that was up there, but whatever. And then people were like, oh, what's going on with NRG and C9? So now that the break is over, is FlyQuest bad? Are you guys good?
I think it's me, or NRG and C9, top 2 teams always were. That's just how it's going to be.
The standings didn't reflect that.
Well, best of ones.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, it's FlyQuest and 100. I think FlyQuest has some spicy picks. They're pretty stable. But I think they just have some like cracks in their armor, you know?
Yeah.
And then 100 is always like, 100's either really good or really bad. Kind of reminds me of old CLG.
Okay.
So.
Are you mentioned the best of ones. Are you in favor of keeping best of ones? Because if we move to best of threes, then teams can't cope whenever they're struggling and be like, oh no, it's just best of ones.
No, I think we would smurf in best of 3s.
Okay.
Like imagine a lot of these teams have like a one draft mindset.
Yeah.
But like us as a team, like NRG, we have a ton of things that we can play. Obviously, we played like Vayne top today. Yesterday, I dropped down to 4-5 after like 5 mid bans and a mid pick.
Yeah.
I picked Ari. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that we have.
Did you hear about the video I did this week, where I was talking about best of ones and best of threes and all that
No,
stuff?
I
Okay,
didn't.
that's fine. Nobody watches this content anymore. Nobody sponsors it either. There's a link in the description if you want to help support. Anyway, so I did a video where I was like, I think best of threes are a scam because the community is pushing for best of threes. I think there's a decent chance Riot could maybe implement them for the summer, but my main thesis, among other points I made, was like, the way Riot will implement it is they will do one best of 3 a week for each team. Because they're not going to move to like 3 or 4 broadcast days a week.
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be 4, right? Because you're doing 8 best of 3s, so like 2 a day.
Yeah.
And so what they'd probably do is be like, okay, single round robin best of 3. Like that's the whole summer split. And so I'm very curious because I think a lot of you guys are like pushing this best of 3 thing, and it's making the community be like, yeah, we want best of 3s. And Riot's like the king of being like, I hope, this is what you wanted, right? And then they give like half of what you wanted.
Yeah.
So like, I'm kind of curious, would you, my assumption was people would hate single round robin best of 3, especially because a lot of people are like, we just want more games.
Yeah.
And like, that doesn't necessarily give you more games, right? Like if you go 2-0 or you get 2-0.
Yeah. I think that the way that I would see it the best is like you would probably need at least 3 broadcast days.
Yeah.
And if you only do 2, it's a bit wonky. You can also like start the split earlier and end it. Oh wait, can you? Maybe you can end it a little bit later and like switch around the format a little bit. But
you would need twice as many weeks. Because think about it this way: because I showed the schedule in the video. If right now every team plays every day, if you want to do everybody plays the same amount of matches, but they play a best of 3, then you need to do 4 days of broadcast because you can only fit 2 best of 3s in a day. Otherwise, there's a potential for like 9 games in one day, and like they are not going to do a 9-game day here, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is you need 8 matches.
Yeah.
All of them have to be best of 3s. So you have to do, if you can only do 2 a day and you have 8 matches, you do 4 days a week. And if you switch to, if you wanted to be like, oh, we'll just add more weeks and still do only 2 days, then you have to have twice as many weeks.
So 16 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
So the only solution I can see is either you have 3 broadcast days where you do 2, 2, 2, and then maybe you have a couple weeks where you do 4 broadcast days. Or
You'd have to have.
I was gonna say, or you could have teams at the bottom of the standings
Yeah.
that aren't performing as well play best of 3s like off of the arena time, and it's just like broadcasted later, or even like just put up as like a VOD.
Yeah, I think the two things here are, and I hope you're okay having this conversation. I know we're running long on these interviews, but are you
okay.
are you good? You don't have to run off. Okay, so I think that having games that you don't broadcast is fucking crazy. Like from a viewership perspective.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
you're
that's true.
like we're now at a point where we're like, nah, dog, we're gonna just play these games. You won't get to see them live, also that we can do best of 3s. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that I think is a little spooky. The other thing about doing 3 games or 3 days of broadcast a week is that you'd have times where some teams would play, like you might play one week, you might play 2 best of 3s, and the next week you'd play 1 best of 3. And so, right, because like not every team.
I mean, that's
is
just
gonna
how
play.
it's gonna pan out, right? I think it would pan out that every team plays like twice in 1 week throughout the split, right?
You would not, if you are doing 6 best of 3 matches a week, then
It's 12 weeks.
then you have a bunch of weeks where people,
Yeah.
a player might play, or a team might play twice 1 week, and the next week they might only play once.
Isn't that how LCK works though? They have there's a format where like I've seen T1 play twice in a week and then just
And
like
then not
none
again,
the next
yeah.
week, right?
I thought everybody played the same.
I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure
I need
either,
to
but
check the
I'm
LCK
pretty sure
format.
it's actually not. Like they
Yeah.
have a more like dynamic.
The LS fans in my audience right now are like mauling hard that I don't know this off the top of my head.
I
but-
mean, I don't either. So
Yeah.
you're chilling.
Yeah. He doesn't even know the LCK format. Why is he talking about formats? Yeah, anyway, I just thought it was an interesting conversation because I think what I would love to see is like the Players Association propose a format.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be better to like everybody talks about it and be like, is this actually what
Yes.
we want?
Yeah, because like I would love to
Yeah.
know what people want. Dokla, what's your ideal format for the LCS?
More games.
More games.
Yeah.
But what does that look like? Like everybody just says more games, but then they don't.
Hey, I don't get paid enough to think about it.
Okay, all right.
I'm just here to play.
See, that's the pro player way. Just complain about the situation, but then not propose a solution.
Yeah. I think a lot of the times too, when solutions are proposed, Riot
Yeah.
doesn't actually give us any info other than like, it's like they're like accepting our tantrum, but they're also mad about it, so they're
Yeah.
not like
Well, you guys,
actually trying to get the middle ground.
you have Phil. Phil has worked in esports forever. He's the head of the Players Association. For people who don't know, you guys should go to him and be like, "We don't like the current format. Let's make a public proposal on a new format."
I mean, it's either that
You're a
or
representative. You should do
Oh,
that.
you're the NRG
yeah,
rep.
I am.
Okay.
God damn it.
Hey, I want that to happen.
See, you all have strong opinions.
I want that to happen.
Dokla says he
when
wants
I
that to
was
happen.
when I was in the rep, I would message Phil about stuff I wanted to happen.
Well, I want that to happen, so you as my rep.
He says Dokla saying
I got
that
short term.
Palafox
You gotta
has to make it happen.
message me and I'll copy paste.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, this interview's gone on long enough. Anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
You know, wild week, wild 2 games. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Katie. Happy birthday. It was fun. Yeah, thank you.
For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things, whatever I decide to put on this channel, right here on this channel.
And watch VCT.
Watch VCT, the premier esport played out of the Riot Games Arena. If you enjoy my coverage of VCT Americas, please click the link in the description below because I would really appreciate the support. I don't have a sponsor for my VCT coverage because, you know, I'm still building out in this arena, as it were.